Well, my name is Nelly. I come from Oficinas Nacionales and at the area certifications. So now, besides Duolingo, I'm going to present some certifications that we have in CONALEP, and the students and the administration staff and the teachers has allowed to do these certifications. So the certifications are in competences. The most certifications that we have or that we give to people, to external people and internal people, are four competences. But we also have English certifications, and that's what I tell you about. The purpose of this presentation is to talk about certifications, options of skills within the reach of the CONALEP community. That, how I said, is for academic staff, teachers, and students. There are 2 points to propose. Assist in the professionalization of teachers and administrators by aligning their competitions to national and international standards, backed by the certification with recognition by productive sectors, and give a value to training of students in the CONALEP system, obtaining certificates of labor, digital, linguistic, or accounting skills with national and international recognition that facilitates their job. You know, or you have been listening about labor certifications? Yeah, conocer, like conocer? Well, we work with that. We work with English certification that are linguistic certification, and we work with Microsoft that are digital certifications. These are the modalities of linguistic competences. We have CENI, that is a national certification, and we have DINET, that is an international certification. How I told you, these certifications are besides Duolingo. You can use the tool Duolingo, and then you can apply to these certifications. The national certification that is CENI is provided by the GAIR. This is the direction or the principal entity that provide this certification. And if you have an international certification, this direction can revalidate your certification. CENI is the official way in Mexico to recognize all the languages, knowledge, even if those were acquired with any test center, national or international. There are some test centers like Cambridge, Trinity College, London, etc. Some characteristics of CENI are that the English proficiency certification issued by the GAIR or CEP is the same. Management through an evaluation instance accredited by the GAIR. Evaluating instance assigns reviewers or interviewers. National recognition tied to international frameworks. Delivery in 3 to 4 months, the certification. The payment include assessment and certification, is the evaluation and certification. And the document can be like, the certification can be a document issued, or certificate, or diploma. It depends of your scale of level. Test Center provides evaluation tools and delivers detailed results by candidate, as well as certificates, certifications, or diplomas as appropriate. The assessment contains these elements. It evaluates oral comprehension, writing expression, expression, and writing comprehension. This is the scale of the levels. It's kind of the scale of Duolingo. Is the scales are very similar, the scale certification, even the tool is different, or were different. So this is a basic level, like diagnostics, is the green, goes to the green side, then the blue side is the 1 to 4 level, and then it's a diploma that is the highest level. This is the certificate. Um, this process or this assessment is it, it works like if you want to take the evaluation for a specific level, you can say, I want to evaluate in B2 or B1, and you go and you present your exam in this level. It's not like Duolingo or TOEFL IBT or whatever certification you want to. This is like if you have, you know you have the level, you go and you present your level. Those are some test centers, some entities that provide this certification. These are the cost, this any assessment fee. It contains the certification, and it has to be for a group of people. So if you have a group of students that want present the certification, these are the prices. Now, DINET, sorry, DINET is a different certification that is international certification, but it, how I said, it can revalidate with CENI. This certification is provided like Microsoft. You know how Microsoft assessment is in online, is a test online, and the certification provide the same way. All campus, all planteles can be test center. In this case, you have to ask Oficinas Nacionales or ask your directors, and they have to ask us to provide some user or, well, some key to go in the platform and start to looking for applied assessment or use this platform. Well, you have to create your groups by level of certification in the management platform. This can be professional or academic certification, and you have to register your candidate in the platform, and with a username and password you can go in. And finally, there is a support for the candidates. This usually it takes 6 months in the platform. This username and key, key password uh, to practice. They can practice for 6 months, and then is the assessment, the evaluation. This is the levels. Those are the levels of certification. Is uh, like the scale of CENI is from A1 to C2. The process implementation is this. First, installing the software on the device, the computer, then the application placement test. We call uh, the beginning test, the placement test, the first placement test, because it show you how you are, in which level you are. So this platform apply this placement test, and then you can start practice in this level to improve your English. Um, the platform will assign the lessons to study according to the level of knowledge they have. This allows the user until 6 months period, how I said, to focus on the necessary lessons to certify the level that had been recommended. And finally, at the end of the 6 months, the lessons that have been assigned to the candidate is the finally exam or the output placement test that they present. This is the software implementation. I'm go on number there. Okay. As a teacher, you can to follow up the your the students level or the practice of the students. You have you can access to reports or to some records manager or records the students have. So you can make the follow up and see if the students have an advantage or have the level to the exam. Those are the benefits. The programs have a variety of games, lessons, and exercises to make the course more dynamic. The teachers have an admin panel to review the progress of the candidates. Do not need to have deep knowledge of computing to use the platform. The system provides a variety of reports of progress. DINET has a support specialist group of professionals in academic and technical subjects. Is available 24/7. If you want to go in at the night, you can use the platform. And it has a app for iPads, and you can use in the iPad. Uh, Sorry? Yeah, now I think that is only for iPads. Yeah. No, I think that is both. I don't know. I need to ask. Yeah, to check because is this platform is in like improve in how do you say. No. We don't have teachers evaluating yet in this platform. Yeah, we are in the basic status. Yeah, testing. We are testing. That's the word. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. You can go in the link in this slide. Sorry. Yeah, no, no, no. It has a cost. It's kind of Microsoft. It platform provide us from Pearson View. Do you know Pearson View? Well, this platform provide us from Pearson View. So is the process is kind of Pearson View, kind of Microsoft. I think I think that in the next slide. Do you have a question? Just let me.
I just want to comment something. Like about 2 years ago, our boss told us or asked us to start working with this platform, and we were working. I did like I don't know how many hours there working with Dynan. I don't know if other schools did it, but we had to do it at Conalep Irapuato. But the thing is that when we finished, we did the exam and etc., and we never received the certificate. Never,
if you
never, never.
if you
I
could
have all my
Yeah,
Dynate.
if you could send us your evaluation or some record you have,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe we can help to looking for your certification.
Yes, I will. I will.
Yeah,
If you give me the
yeah.
your,
Send to Emmanuel. Do you have the email? Well,
I
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, at finish this
at the end. Okay.
presentation, I can
Yes.
give you my email, and you can send
Send
me,
all
yeah, all the
the
records that
uh-huh.
you have.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I will. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Oh, those are the costs. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I was wondering if you guys are going to cover that cost, or Dirección Estatal is going to cover that cost, or every teacher must cover that cost?
No, I don't know.
Cost.
I don't know
Okay.
what kind of agreements you make with your directors, or where you with you. Yeah, Oficinas Nacionales doesn't cover, no, this cost. So we have to look for maybe an agreement with with the colegios estatales to look if what is the best way to apply or to.
Is it mandatory that we take this, that we have this kind of certification?
No, those certifications are like a services that we provide.
All
It are not mandatory.
right. Mhm.
It's like an options, some options that you have to certificate your students or yourselves.
All right. So I got another question. If we got the Cambridge certification, we are going to continue working with that certification? 'Cause-
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So there
If
is
you
not a
have.
big deal. So for example, if we got TKT test, for example, the teachers
Mhm.
from Zacatecas got TKT test and I got ISIL test. So it is not necessary that I take this
Yeah, it's
certification,
not
right?
necessary.
That
Yeah,
we take. All right.
how I said, it's not mandatory.
All right.
It's an option, and if you have this certification,
Mhm.
you can continue with that. Huh.
So sometimes for some interviews or some applications, you need to have a certificate that is, I don't know, 2 years ago at the most. So every 2 years you have to have a new level, a new certification with your level. Is different in every
Yeah, in
in every
every
application.
yeah,
Yes.
in every
Okay.
state it's different.
We have one more.
Yeah.
Hello. It's me again. Sorry. But remember, we have to be aware of their, the level of English that we have and the competency that
Competences.
in teaching, no, language. So we have to be certificated into in both ways, no? Your level of English and your teaching English level. Okay, for example, there are TKT1, TKT2, TKT3, practical. So that's let me tell you, I work in primary school too. So primary school they have uh, part, economical part. I don't know the English word, but they cover the total cost of the certification. I don't know, it's different. I know it's different. It's different. But if it's possible in primary schools, why not is possible in these high levels? So we need to
That we
rethinking.
cover? That we
They cover the
cover?
100%. They give the courses and they pay the certification. So as you know, right now the high intermediate, high level schools or high school is a basic. It's a basic level two. So why not
We
give the
cover
same? Why not
that
the institution cover the total, the course, and the certification? I know it's not easy. Right now, we know that
yeah.
they from the high levels they cutting their economical the response. No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's easy question because of the budget. We don't have any budget. If we had any budget, of course we will use it for this. I think that 5 years ago we had some budget in the direction that is working
Yeah.
Nelly and myself, and we were supporting some of the cost of the certificate, not all, I think.
Yeah, and like Emmanuel said, uh, in years before, we give some states, some colegios estatales, support or some vouchers. You know about vouchers in Microsoft certifications. Some states didn't use it, so we have to uh, yeah, to locate these vouchers from another states. So in this moment, we don't have a budget, we don't have money to give you that support. So we have to looking for some tools like Duolingo that are free to practice and to improve the student English and the teacher's English. Yeah, I know. We have because I I don't have to this yeah, it's like you. So it's we have to pay the certificate, but it's the lowest cost that we will find in the market, you know. I think, well, I did my research and uh, you know how TOEFL costs is like the double of this or triple of this. 5,000 pesos. Yeah, I think that is a good opportunity, you know, to do your to analyze these options and find the better option, the best option of you.
We have another intervention right there. Teacher Giovanni, please.
I have a question about the CENI.
Yeah.
I got the CENI in level 11, and I want to get to the level in 14 number, and I have to wait the 5 years to get another certification, or can I do before to that time?
No, you don't have. Well,
Uh-huh.
I I think that maybe before you have like a limit or like a period, but nowadays you don't have any limit. I think that you can present your exam another time.
Another.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And for example, in this certification is the conocer
Yeah, it's what
paper
I will
is
talk in.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will talk about this uh, if
Um,
if we finish with the
Thank
question.
you.
Okay.
yes, we have one more here, and
Okay. Uh, for a fact, I know that you don't have to wait any time in order to apply for the certificate. Of course, of course, you just need to make sure that your English has improved in order
Of
to make
course.
the process.
Of course.
Can I ask you a favor? Can you go back to the slide where it is about CENI, the price for CENI? I didn't understand pretty well the cost over there because it said that if you present it there in Mexico City, it is 1,250 per person, right?
Yeah, because we have to pay the travels.
Okay.
You know.
Uh, um, I was late to your presentation. My apologies for that. I was in the restroom.
No worry.
My question is, do you work for any company or something? Because I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know that.
I work in Oficinas
Okay,
Nacionales.
listen. To tell you the truth, I don't know if you have heard about APTES before.
Abjes?
APTES. APTES is an examination by British Council, and I worked for another school, for a university, and students pay 420 pesos per exam, and for teachers, in order to get their CENI, they pay like 850. It's like 30% off below that, and you can get your CENI process by yourself. So because I got my CENI process twice, and I've done it before by myself. And the first time I got it with an APTES, and the second time I got it with an IELTS. But in both occasions, I did it myself, and I think APTES is an affordable option for English teachers and students as well. And that's the thing that I just wanted to say.
It's really good. The price is really good. I think that if you have this option, you can, take it. Yeah, you can share to us, but we have to do agreements with the companies, and we have to looking for some entities that provide us this in big groups. Uh, the,
the work.
that one, Pearson. Pearson is the one that we are working with. S-
Teachers, if you agree, we can have one last intervention here and continue with the presentation and give a space for more questions at the end, please.
My last comment is, or question is, why do we have to do to get a certification every 2 years? That's why I don't understand. No? It's
No,
for
it's
five
not.
years, so I can get my certification, and it's going to
No.
be
Mm.
for 5 years, and then another one. Because in my incentivos, they say that my certificates have to be only, they last 2 years.
Yeah, I talk about TOEFL IBT. that is approved for many universities in America, United States, and it has it valid 2 years, just 2 years, because they said that you have to yeah, continuous practicing your English. If you don't practice, you can't talk in English. Maybe like us. Maybe like the way you did before. Is is what the the certificate maybe have just 2 years valid. Yeah, because that, and I think that is true. Well, I can talk in English. In my case, I can talk in English, but I don't practice English. So I need to practice, and I'm sure that my English will be better. Yeah, I know, but they have to make sure that you are, continuous improving your. Yeah, I know that they, unfortunately, yeah. Well, I want to continue my presentation, and if you want, we can go ahead with the questions. Well, finally, I'm going to talk about the Conocer certifications. That is a national certification, but I wanted to talk about this because it's an important national certification for teachers. This is same like CENI, no, CENI, no, Proforden, Certidems. Certidems is yeah. I need to I need to think in English. So this 647, this certificate, this standard is a standard that proves your skills and is teacher skills. It evaluates teacher skills, and if you want to maybe approve your certidems, you can take this certification in this standard, and you are able, like, to approve, to, yeah, to show, to work. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it works like certidems, and I think that you can apply to this certification. You can ask your directors, ask your, I don't know if you know your coordinator certificate, uh, yeah, to your certification center. You can go with this person, and you can ask for this certification. If you have a question for this, no, it's okay. Yeah, I know it's in Spanish. Sorry. Yeah, this certification is in Spanish. It's a national certification that provide from Conocer, and Conocer is an entity that is from CEP, directly from CEP, and we work together for. We have now many standards. We are accredited in many standards, 63 standards. We have many evaluation centers, 296 centers, and we provide this evaluation, these assessments in standards skills. Do you have any question about this? No? Well, Thank academic secretary for giving the opportunity, the chance to present you this certification of competences. And if you have any doubt, any question, you can write me or write any of this team, and I can help you. Thank you very much.